Welcome to my YouTube channel, Fueled by Pixie Dust. In this episode, I am going to teach you how to make banana pudding. Please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel to continue receiving my recipes. The list of ingredients is detailed in the description of this video. I am going to show you two separate recipes for banana pudding. The first one is made from scratch, and the second recipe uses instant pudding boxes. My preferred recipe is the instant pudding. It makes a decadent recipe so full of flavor and simple to make. I made this recipe for a graduation party, and the graduate told me that my instant banana pudding is life changing. I made the recipe from scratch to address my husband's cornstarch allergy. This old fashioned recipe also makes a very tasty pudding, and it is the first recipe that you see on this video. To make the first recipe from scratch, we need the following ingredients: eggs separated, condensed milk, sugar, flour, salt, milk, butter, banana extract, vanilla wafers, and bananas. In a medium saucepan over medium heat, combine 1 cup of sugar with flour, salt, egg yolks, and milk. Stir constantly until the custard thickens for about 15 to 20 minutes. Remove the stove and add butter and vanilla. Stir until the butter melts and set aside to cool down. Prepare a baking dish and preheat the oven at 350 degrees. Line the bottom of the dish with vanilla wafers. Slice bananas and place them in between the vanilla cookies. Pour the custard over the bananas and cookies and set aside. Whisk the egg whites with the remaining of the sugar until it creates stiff peaks. Spread evenly over the banana pudding and bake until the peaks turn brown for about 15 minutes. Once it cools down, place it on the refrigerator overnight. You can see on the video how I like to prepare my dish. I coat it evenly with a stick of butter, and I don't use the full stick, just enough to really cover the baking dish. To make sure that there wasn't any residue on my custard, I put the liquid through the strainer and I added the butter and the vanilla extract and mix until all the butter melted. We would use the same technique of layering the vanilla wafer cookies and the bananas and the custard, just as if it was a lasagna, layer after layer to your desired portion of this type of pudding and according to the dish as well. Since this one has to be baked, I only did one layer of each. Um, and this is exactly how it would have to be layered as well for the instant pudding. Now, for the second version of this recipe with the instant pudding, you would need the following ingredients: a block of cream cheese, a can of sweetened condensed milk, vanilla pudding, banana pudding, vanilla extract, banana extract, milk, whipped cream, powdered sugar, vanilla cookies, and shortbread biscuits. While this is cooking in the oven, I am going to start the second recipe made with the instant pudding. And you're going to mix the cream cheese, the condensed milk, the pudding mixes, and milk. You need to set it aside, and in another bowl, mix the whipped cream, powdered sugar, and vanilla extract. Add half of the whipped cream mixture to the banana pudding. Layer the pudding, vanilla cookies, and bananas, alternating until almost the top of the baking dish. Use the remaining whipped cream at the very top and crush the vanilla cookies. This dessert is such a crowd pleaser. I had guests ask for seconds and even thirds of this pudding. And if you like this recipe, please check out my recipe playlist. I have great simple recipes for you to try. See you next time, friends. Enjoy your banana pudding.